Test, test. Hello, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are in the world. Today it is 49. We're almost nearing the 50th stream. We'll be doing that tomorrow. The stream started a little late today, but just doing some housekeeping. We're almost out of energy, so we won't be doing anything too crazy on the account today. I've got about an hour of time free right now. Just grabbing shards from here. Still prepping for the next fusion, so we're saving all our shards here. Well, outside of the monthly sacred, we still don't have a way to gain sacreds every month. We're really going to push clan boss soon. We won't be able to get this. The point value was way too high to be able to get the monthly one. It's like in the neighborhood of 7,000. So Fire Knight just started for this guy. If you're rounding out that fusion, you're nearing the end. So this, yeah, 7,000 points. As you see, I did a couple of runs just to see, but it would take me close to 4,000 energy to what levels I can do in Sand Devil and Shogun to actually get the points there. Here we have a gear enhance, so I might take advantage of that to get some energy. The Dungeon Diver is going as well. We do want to get the 5,000 there, so I might shift gears from Minotaur to doing that. Soulstone, we don't have enough Soulstones to push. I'm just going to, from this point on, I'm just going to save the resources. I think maybe in like 2 months, October-ish, we might be able to push to like this area, like the 1,500 points. So that gives us a good like run of rewards here. Because we only have one of these, and we'd have to save about 20 or 30 of these, maybe even more, to get through here. But we are going to start focusing on Iron Twins. Sorry, just loading that in. The forge here, we've got a lot of materials saved up. We can make 30 rare pieces. This will be the very end. We'll do this. Right now, we want to make sure we have the resources to do these two. The pass itself, we're still doing our dailies. We're at level 21 with a week left. So that's 14 more levels. It'll be 35-ish. So we'll get to like here. And then the 4 days will be another 8. So 35 and 8. It's like, what? 43. So getting to here. So we'll get these materials too. We'll also get some pieces of gear here. This is big for us. We might not be able to push for the 50. We'll have to see. Over here as well, we didn't participate in this prep phase. We probably will shift clans over the weekend once we finish our weeklies. Getting nothing crazy there, and that's actually keep that for now. Just gonna get a key in to get it out of the way. I want to test something and just see if this does any better. I just want to see if this survives longer. Yep, that's so almost 16. You know, it was the first key, like 9. So 60. They're both about the same. Chimera, we get the rewards when the countdown ends. And here, there's nothing new for tax here. We're starting to get to the point we just keep getting harder teams to fight again. I don't want to keep burning gems to refresh just to get like a one-person team. We're going to start saving our gems again. We do have to get Deacon speed cranked and re-gear Tholin. That's our next things to focus on. Hi Daniel, how you doing? I'm good. How are you doing? Just busy. I'll be starting to stream Godforge next week on the 13th, I believe. It's the 13th or 14th that the alpha opens. On that note, let me double check my email. Make sure I got that invite. Okay. And check Discord quick. You're fine. Awesome. That's great to hear. We're just getting the daily things out of the way. I don't know. We definitely won't beat this person. Maybe this one. This one we can do. Okay. Added to the drive. Rules document. Okay, thank you so much. So as far as it goes from the air, says number 2 will start on maybe it's under. Oh, that's Wuthering Waves. I'll probably get the information within a week or so. You should make Sicky a 6-star. Yes, I would say so. Hey SK, Ziz. That's all done. Forgot which stage of dungeons. So it depends on the dungeon. We haven't pushed Spider. We really need, like I was talking earlier, we're only at stage 15 here. We gotta push to 20. These are all regearing things. With the Slayer set, I'll be able to push into that. For now, we're just out of energy, so we can't. We're trying to save up our gems again. But so we can do stage 12 Fire Knight. We should be able to push here once I get Marag leveled up. We're finishing up Minotaur. It's more an energy issue right now than anything. Dailies are done. We're on 17 out of 30, so 13 more days, so 2 more weeks till we get the Sacred there. But yeah, just resource-wise, we're burning through our daily energy pretty quickly, so we need to start saving the goodie bag ones in here. So I'll be doing that to start saving energy for future raids and dungeons. And the fusion in September, I just don't remember if the Halloween fusion is done a month early or if it's the October one. So tomorrow would be the 50th day for this account, so excited for that. But otherwise, we're just tied. Like, I think I already did the Faction Wars. Yeah, we've already finished that crypt. Is there a third one today? No. Dark Elves, we're at the boss. We have the champions. It's just they all need to be better geared. We don't have any supports, as you can see, like outside of Spirit Host. We don't have anyone here that's really a support champion to keep them alive. We need a healer, and that's just RNG. We just haven't pulled anyone under Dark Elves for that. Getting Kale here would be big too. As you can see down there, we do not have Kale. That would help us push through this as well. I'm just going to burn these, finish this up, get the crafting materials. I'm probably going to jump on the Cheshire Cat, do some cleanup there. I haven't been on that count in a while, so I might have to join a new clan on that one. It's been about a week and a half. And the dungeon stages for this were at like 13 for Fire Knight, 14 Spider need to be pushed. Ice Golem's at 17 if I remember right, and then Dragon's at 20. But Dragon's a long 20. Like it's like 7 minutes. It's not easily farmable. What can I do? One more. I'm thinking about all the clans being advertised here. Like, if you check on them, like, they're just... A lot of them are empty. Some of them, the power creep is too high. Like, I'm at 3.94 account power, I think, million. So this one's almost at 20 million. That's kind of crazy. I have a 20 million power, but he's level 77. He must be a spender if he's asking for that kind of power. Because that's like endgame. I might join one of these, who knows. We'll have to check them out. I'm just trying to finish these up, the clan ones here. Gotta level up 5 boots to 16. Is there... And there is an artifact on right now. Yeah, there's a gear enhance. Dungeon diver, but no training, right? We're done training. So there's a chase. Training tournament ended. I would have liked to have done this one, but... Time is a crunch. Alright, so boots. I have speed boots on him, but it rolled badly. Okay. So that's one pair of boots. There goes half my silver. And it's a bad stat it got too. For him, we want defensive stats. That's 3. I don't want to roll up a common set. Those are bad substats. This isn't terrible. It'll probably eat all my silver though. I got lucky there. So that's 4, 1 more to go. Nope. I might use those. I'm going to use him eventually. They didn't roll split. Let's just do this. Alrighty, what can I... Just looking for champions that I'm going to use. If I can find a pair in here that are rolled up already. Those might eat all my silver. But I could swap them out for her boots there. They're already 16. This rolled terribly, sadly. Okay, that's done. Last milestone. I'm just going to keep saving the coins. If I can get into a clan where this is available, this would help a lot, being able to just buy this out every week. The chickens are attractive too, but I want all this open. And I'll probably remake the clan, or I'm not going to destroy this clan, but I'm going to rejoin it in probably a month. Once I'm at a better place. once the community is a bit bigger. That got these. Some energy there. We'll go into a dungeon there. I haven't really pushed Spider, even now that I have the bombs. I should do that. Fire Knight. This is the team for Fire Knight right now, but we need to upgrade her. Does she have multi-hit? All 2 times. Where's Marag? Okay, 4-star ascended. Her skills. Let's see if we can hit some. I do want to save these for CVC points. We can upgrade her though. If we have the chickens. We do not. So she's next on the list to go to 5 for sure. Let's see if we can push Fire Knight. This is a bad affinity for my damage type. No allure. Yeah, I don't have allure yet. So we've got Royal Guard to build. Vala as well as a support. Counter attack, he'd be good. The Fellhammer, because he's got the heal reduction with a 2 attack, a 3 attack there. Counter attack. It's just investing in him is the hard part right now. I really just don't have the gear. I don't have enough gear to equip all these champions. And that comes down to gear and energy, getting lucky with gear. This guy doesn't have a multi-hit either, right? He's got I think he's got 3 attacks on one thing. Attacks 2 turns there. But everything here is all just like single target for poisons. So he's not going to help us out. Royal Guard would probably be the biggest once the shield's down that he can nuke him down. But you're very right. If I get a lure that's big to just turn meter control him. So we'll give this lineup a shot, see how it does. I think because it's negative affinity, it won't do too hot, but we'll see. I haven't tried to push Fire Knight in a bit, so I don't know how this is going to do. Like, Narog wasn't 60. I don't think Deacon was either. And Narog's power, he's only at 15,000 power. Like, it really comes down to gear. Like, I just need... I'm contemplating buying the Slayer Pass. I don't want to, but that would be a big... Like, for that small amount of money, that would be a big kick to the account. Because it would just give me a big boost in gear. But I would also have to advertise that as, like, a paid thing. So it's just making that decision. I've got a week and a half left. If there's another champ training event coming up, just because the banner, I'm not going to get any benefit from the XP boost banner. I should have done it the first week if I was going to get it. But I'll probably decide by Monday if for the last like week and 4 days, whatever it is, if I want to get it or not. Okay, so shields down. It just doesn't look like we're hitting the heal reduction. They're surviving, which is good. It just, like, it's probably going to be a high turn count for beating this. Like, we're probably going to hit, like, 200 to 300 turns. Hitting, like, the 7-minute mark kind of thing. Because for, what's his face, our friend right there, our little dwarf friend, it's his negative affinity, so he's losing about 15% of his damage right now. And Narog is in a support build right now because I don't have the damage gear to make him do his damage build. He needs like really high-end gear to do the damage build. because he needs like thousands of. He needs to have like 6 or higher thousand defense to shift him into a damage dealer. So it does look like we're going to beat this faster, which is good. I'm hoping that's a sign we can get 2 or 3 more floors deeper into Fire Knight. The only thing I worry about is accuracy fall off, that they won't land the decreased defense and the leech. Nice. So that's that one done. I also have Farrakhan for a second ally attacker, so if I replace probably Narog and bring in 2 ally attacks, I can probably do the Fire Knight faster. If I rebuilt this whole team, I would take out Tagoar and put in Royal Guard and Farrakhan, but they both minimum need to be level 50 and geared for me to make that decision. Because I have to make sure they pass the speed check, accuracy check, and that Royal Guard has over 200% crit damage, as well as full crit rate, and get his attack north of like 5,000. Okay, we got the smite on. There was a what's his face? Tholin soul in the shop yesterday, which was rough. It was 40 pieces to get it, and I only have like 3 right now, and I can only buy 14. So I should start saving for that maybe, because I'm not pulling for sure. So Iron Twins, depending on the affinity, is between stage 7 and 10. I do have Geo, but I just don't have the rest of the support team to build a unkillable to just cheese it. Okay, nice. That's 2 down. Keep that for the stats. Fingers crossed we keep up this pace, and I'll be right back. So we're starting to hit the longer times, but oh, no sound. Yeah, I know. Warsaw. I just went and changed my laundry. Sorry, I was gone there for a sec. The it's taken a longer amount of terms, but still getting it done, which is a good sign. Where is the music? There we go. Okay, Savage set. Rough stats. Okay. Let me just shut this off. Okay. So is the music too loud? Okay. I don't have Wixwell. On this one, I have it on my main, but not. Need help, bro. You know, make an Infinity Shield team only using Brogni. Brogni, you need to make sure he's just switching through his right skills. Because you don't want him you want him extending and then shutting off his other ability after the first use. Brogni needs to be like you need to speed tune him as well as the rest of the team. Like, they can't be out of sync. With Wixwell, you have a lot more freedom with the turn manipulation. With Brogni, he has to go like second, third in relation to the whoever's putting the shields out. And if you're using Brogni's shield to then grow, complicated. Right now I've only got about 20 minutes, give or take, before I have to leave for work. I can do it tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow morning. Does that work okay? That we can do it tomorrow morning? Because the only other option I have is I'm gonna get home from work in 6 hours from now, and like we could try then in 6 hours. Where is it? So do you have... He needs to be around 198 speed. Around 58,000 health. Oh, I'll put these stats in chat. How is the Tholin account going? Hey, Aaron. Yeah, Tholin's going okay. Stats. 2-key Ultra Nightmare. Reflex set suggested. You just got a Lydia? Nice, congratulations. That's a big get. Merciless. Crit damage needs to be 300. Accuracy's low. This is using Podrick. Are you using Demitha? Like, who's the partner with Brogni? We can talk about it tonight for sure, like, when I get in. But, yeah, we just gotta find out what champs you're using in the team and build it around, and then tune it around that. You don't have Demitha, because you need the you have a good Seeker, okay. Do you have Hellborn Sprite? The rare? Yeah, you do have Hellburn? Okay. Okay, so right now we just cleared 4 stages. We just bumped up. Still no 6-star pieces, sadly. We'll refresh once, but I'm not going to keep burning gems, so I just want to see how deep we can get. We can build around that. You do need... Because I'm going to guess you don't have Blind Seer. Blind Seer needs to be shut off after the first round. Your whatever buffer you're using needs to be shut off after the first round, after they do put the initial buffs out. And then Hellborn extends. Krisk is an option. Mikage is an option. Mad Hatter. It's only going to hit for about 100 million by the looks on Ultra. You bring Incorporate and Cadaver in, it goes down to like 47. Okay, send rock. Okay, yeah, I'll check that tonight, and we'll start building from there. Because you have good options. Like there's lots of good options here. Especially because you've got Sifi. Jungrio is good. Singe, Snick Track. Like, you have other buffers on the team that do the increased attack and everything. And even Mithrala, you have the Purge debuff. Same with Sifi, the block debuffs. You block the... a buff Stripper would be good. Yeah, you've got lots of options. We can definitely build out of this. For sure. Because you got High Priest as well. Sepulchre, Sentinel, Seeker. Like, we can build an old counter-attack team because you have Skull Crusher. You have a 6-star Ascended Godseeker as well. You have Maneater. And you have Taragi too. Yeah, you have more than enough options to build something functional here for sure. We would just have to go into the, like, once we decide on the lineup, like maybe 10 champions. Just... It does more damage than turns. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Tonight we can do that. Like I said, I'm leaving in about 20 minutes, and then I'd be back in about 6 hours, give or take. 5 to 6 hours. Just depends how long I gotta be at work for. It won't be longer than 6 hours, but the shortest it'll be is 4, and then the longest it'll be is 6. Nine, 7, 5. You're up to 12? Okay. That should give us about 2 hours then, like your time. So it should give us like 90 minutes to 2 hours to rebuild it. All the speeds will be around 200. They're all between 190 and 210, if I remember correctly. You don't have to stay up that late, but I think it'll take us about 90 minutes. I think in an hour, like, because that gives us an hour with the regear. The first half hour we can decide on the 15 champs, like just putting 15 or like even 10 to 20, like somewhere in the middle. We'll put all the champs aside. We'll put them under favorite or something, or attack 1, just so we can select them quickly. And then, like I said, we'll save all their gear to preset, so you can re-gear them after. Move some gear around based on speed and get all the speed tuned, and just make sure their stats are okay. And otherwise we'll make sure that we go into the preset manager after we do the team build, and just make sure certain skills are turned off after their first use, and it should work just fine after that. The big thing with the Demon Lord is that the Brogni team 4 years ago, when it originally was built, it didn't have to worry about the turn 49 ignoring shields and unkillable. It used to just keep going forward from that. Then they changed Demon Lord, and now that is a factor. You have 49 turns to do your turn, and after that your team's going to start dying. So we just got to make it to that point. Building a 1500 turn team just with Brogni is a little difficult. The big thing is you would need burst heals, and to have, like, the shield would have to survive past the 40th turn, being like a full scale shield, and without a second shield buffer it's hard to do that. Because are you planning on using Titus? Because you don't. Do you have Titus here? No, so no Titus on this one. So we got Brogni. We can probably do Brogni, Ruark, Snick Track. Oh, you do have Titus. Yeah, you do have Titus. You do. I can see him. Okay. And then, see, the problem with including Mithralis, she's purges and heals, but she also puts a defense shield on, and she would wipe your shield. I mean, you could put Scylla Drake in there for heals. Also for Smite, we could put Skeletor if we geared him up, or instead put Tomb Lord in for poisons to increase damage. Oh, you have what's his face? You have the Christmas tree guy. So he's massive. He's absolutely someone we can put in there. I forget his name. I call him Christmas tree guy, but he's the guy that has the frost antlers, and he's got the tree beard. He's right beside your Sile, so he's big to have because he does so much. I'm trying to remember what that fusion does too, the one that is beside your Draco and Bishop, because I didn't get that fusion. Just trying to, because like Brogni will steal buffs so he can take the increased attack off the clan boss. Yeah, Titus is great. So including him, Titus will have to be fast but slow, and then shutting off his A3. I just mean he can't. He's gonna have to be somewhere in the middle for where he fits in the team. If we're going for like the maximum amount of damage in turns. We'll definitely sort it out. We'll get it working because you got a lot of options here. Do you have a lot of silver saved? Yeah, if you ran, I don't know how much energy you got, but if you ran like, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 energy of Spider, you'd probably get, like, really what we need is about 15 to 20 million silver. So if you hit that, then we're good. We should have enough. If you can get 25 to 30 million, that would really give us more breathing room, but I don't think we'll have to move too much around. It's just going to be more tuning, and with the banner, we won't have to worry about the cost of swapping. My main account clan's very upset today because we faced our first, like, real challenge in Siege and we couldn't beat them. We took out 90% of their stronghold and there was just 2 teams we could not beat. So, it's unfortunate. We lost by 400 points. But it just means some of the people who are trying to finish the Legendary just didn't get fragments this week, so they're a little salty. You only have your daily full of energy? Okay. If that's the case, can you just run Spider and don't put Super Raids on? That way it'll be regenerating energy while it's running. I don't know how fast your Spider is, but when you run out of energy, maybe every hour, just come back to it to run a couple runs. You do it in 46 seconds, then yeah, you're gonna have to. Wow, we got nothing from the vault. That's the smallest amount of clan boss rewards I've ever gotten. I had one of my clan boss rows only have like 3 rewards in it. That was terrible. No shards, legendary book. That's rough. Yeah, just absolutely just run Spider when you can. Let it refresh, and then just check on it every hour or so. And just save up all the silver. If for any reason you have... whatchamacallit? If for any reason you have a bunch of rare accessories that are like 4-star that you can sell, that aren't like from big sets, do that. And if possible, you'd want to sell your like same thing for 5-star and 6-star if you've got rares that are bad rolled, like they're too flat stats and they're not crit rate or like a main or defense or like a main thing you need. That was too long, so we definitely can't go past here. This could have just been the affinity, but I'll try this one, but I'm not gonna let it run for 16 minutes. I almost forgot to do Doom Tower. So this is looking like it's going to be a long one too. I'm going to let it run for like 3 more minutes, but I might have to cancel it. Because I'm not. This is probably going to be 25 minutes to take this down. So this will be our wall, is 17, 18. Need better gear. I think that's as close as we can zoom in. Yeah, he's healing through this. Like, this is gonna get chunked like so slowly. Alright, so 18 is too long. 5 minutes to do that. We can probably push here once we have Royal Guard in there and another ally attack. What do we got for potions? I'm gonna take her out just because we already have a heal reduction with Lemonishi. I want to see if that's enough. She's not really fully geared yet, but still should work out. Now she did just use her heal reduction, so that's a downer. Hey, there we go. So that took 20 seconds longer. All right, I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna be right back in 2 minutes. 9 minutes is rough, but it won, so that's a good sign. We'll give one more go, and then I gotta get going. Yeah, if her skill wasn't on cooldown there, I think we could have just killed her in one turn. So we just need to get her a little faster, and then probably when she's booked and her cooldowns are turn less, we could probably do this in about half the time. And also, if Nishak's attack was higher, then these bombs would have just killed her. Okay, nice. We got large potions. What's next? 18. This might be as far as we can go. We'll see. This will be interesting to try to do it with without Nishak. And she still removes. Didn't get the heal off though. If Tholin could have got one more turn there, it would have been over. So this could be like a less than 2-minute team. Hi, Willow. Okay. And that was the last one. I gotta get going to work. And Warsaw, I'll be back in, like I said, like 4 to 6 hours. Just depends how long I'm at work, okay? I'll shoot you a message on Discord. And we'll get building that team. Alright, take it easy, guys. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Like the video if you enjoyed the live today. As well as if you're watching the VOD, it helps the channel grow. And appreciate you. You enjoy the rest of your day. Godforge starts on the 13th. Have a great rest of your Thursday, guys. All the best. Bye.